At the outset of the pandemic, we spoke to Patrick Langmaid at Mother Ivy's Holiday Park at Trevose Head, and we heard all about the changes they were making in order to keep people safe. Let's join him again now, about a month later, to find out how things are going. Hello, Patrick.
Hello, Julie. Lovely to be back on. Thank you.
Yeah, good to have you on. How are things panning out?
At Mother Ivy's, they're panning out very, very well, thank you. We did a lot of planning in lockdown to prepare for reopening, and as soon as we got the go-ahead to reopen on the 4th of July, we were able to open to private owners, that's people who own their own caravan holiday homes on the park, and also to our hire fleet guests. They're the people who holiday in our own park-owned caravans. And then last Friday, the 31st, we opened to touring guests and tenting guests. So for us, it is full steam ahead at the moment.
I've heard anecdotally, local people who like to get away in their caravan or their tent at the weekends, that they're finding it hard to actually find a pitch somewhere. Are you overwhelmed with inquiries?
Well, the problem everyone is finding, I think, who's looking for a touring or tenting pitch, is that most campsites are operating at reduced capacity. At Mother Ivy's, we've actually mothballed half our touring and tenting pitches for the whole of 2020. We've done that to help us achieve the physical distancing that's required in our toilet blocks. It's all the knock-on effects of COVID safety and trying to keep our team, our guests and the local community safe. So, we're full, but we're at reduced capacity. And that's the problem anybody looking for a pitch in Cornwall at the moment will be finding, I imagine.
Yeah, very, very difficult, hence leading to the amount of kind of ad hoc camping that's going on in the countryside, which is causing a headache for the authorities, of course. In terms of the long-term sustainability of the level that you're operating at, is it doable to keep going at the capacity you're at?
For us, yes, we will survive very nicely with our reduced capacity. And I would add that not only are we reduced capacity, but we've actually got additional costs. I've got more staff working for me. All my staff have come off furlough, and I've recruited more because of the demands on the business now in terms of trying to complying with COVID safety. But in the longer term, yes, we will survive. I think as a caravan park. I think my friends and colleagues with hotels and bed and breakfasts and restaurants, I think it is tougher for them. And I think, looking ahead, it is. I think the government needs to be very selective with how they support tourism and hospitality moving forwards, because certain sectors will need a lot more support through the winter. Although happily, I'm hoping that I can come off life support and look after myself.
It'd be good, isn't it? Stand fully on your own 2 feet again. What about the future? What do you think the long-term impact will be? We were talking to Carolyn Armstrong from the Headland Hotel in Newquay, who says she thinks next year will be a bumper year, with new people having learnt about Cornwall this year because they're worried about going abroad.
I think she's absolutely right. We've already got almost 600 weeks of hire fleet booked for next year, and putting that into context, that's 40% of our availability for 2021 already booked, and we only let people book for next year who've stayed this year. So and we do that to help protect our loyal guests. But that is phenomenal. We've never been in that position before. And with our touring, we're also at actually just over 600 weeks of advanced bookings, and that is about 25% of our capacity for next year. So I think that really 2021 is going to be a bumper year for Cornish tourism and hospitality. And I just hope that people don't have a very short-term attitude to that increased demand and just jack up prices. I mean, we've held our prices for 2020, even though we could see demand coming in through our online bookings. We just kept the prices the same. And for 2021, I had in January decided a small price rise to protect me against inflation, and really we're not looking to change our prices. We set prices, we were very happy with them, and as far as we're concerned, once we're sold out, we're sold out.
Patrick, thank you so much. Enjoy the Mizzle, won't you?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, don't talk about that on the radio. It's lovely.
Good old liquid Cornish sunshine. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning. Patrick Langmaid there at Mother Ivy's Holiday Park at Trevose Head. And